Thank you for Patreon now for donating to the Patreon. Guys, this video is back again another LBX Little Battles Experience video. So if you guys enjoyed, don't like, comment, subscribe, and 1 star, shall we? In the last one, we ended up playing as Justin for once, and we got to see how broken he is from his experience, and learned that he's kind of going against his grandfather's wishes, along with Devin Aaron. But now we're exploring back with our usual crew, the van crew. So what do we do now that the Mandalorian GX has been stolen? We still have the platinum capsule containing the Infinity Engine data, but the enemy has the decryption code we need to access it. In other words, we've got the safe, and the NDR has the key. That's about right? Yeah, but if we can't get the key, maybe we could try making a fake. Is that even possible? Okay, we should get this to Tiny Orbit. With the world-class Singularity computer in their lab, we may be able to crack the decryption code without the Mandalorian GX. Professor Yamano is smart and a cautious man. He may have left us some kind of hint, just in case we found ourselves in trouble like we are now. Oh yeah, that's something I want to talk about, but I can't, because I don't know if the game references or not, and I don't want to spoil it in case it does. Look out! Oh, great, we're being attacked by DQAce and we're being, like, boxed in. This is not a good time to be dealing with this. They've also boxed us in from the front. You can't see it, obviously, but they did box us in from the front. So now we are forced into an LBX battle against our will. We can't use Van's LBX, because if you remember, his LBX got blown up, but we do have access to Destroyer, Kunoichi, and Hunter. I forgot I have the Mega Destroyer equipped. This is what the Mega Destroyer looks like. By the way, it has the same thing as Hunter, where it keeps the same special attack routine as old Destroyer does, so it also has Breath of Fire, which is very weird to me because of something that happens later. But for now, let us just change Destroyer back to his OG form, which is effectively worse. I forgot if I, like, okay, the fact that he's not going to, like, a C or B section for his weapon equip probably means that I did end up using the kit on him, the weight kit, so he's probably fine. So without further ado, let's go ahead, charge into battle as a team to try to save us from this. We're also fighting on the limousine, which is the only time we'll ever be able to do that. So I hope you enjoy this match, because it's actually a fun one. I forgot, he has the broken weapon, doesn't he? Yeah, he has the broken blade, so I'ma just do this, equip him with shotguns. Actually, his weapon's not that broken, right? It's like, what, it's medium broken at best? Okay, that's a little broken. Kaz, I'm gonna take control of you over here for a second, buddy, because Kaz just better. This match kind of happens in the anime, if I remember correctly, or maybe it doesn't. I would say it does, because a certain scene that happens here feels like it happens in the anime, but I'm not exactly sure if it does. But the cool thing about this is, you finally get to see what Hans and Kaz and Amy work together look like. So, without further ado, let's just start smashing some people up. I could try to go... Oh, I haven't changed Kaz's special attack routines in a while. Well... Oh wait, that's another thing too. This chapter doesn't actually have training because this chapter is genuinely so short. There's only going to be 3 episodes in this chapter, so I don't plan on, you know, doing actual things. I forgot I didn't have Hans for a second. I'm going to go back to Hans because he has the better weapon in terms of guns. Okay. Okay, never mind then. Amy's just going to go ham and kill DQAce. That should be game for the DQAce. It should be. Yeah, they're dead. They're so dead. Fire. Can you not move, please? Oh no! I had the chance to use a special attack routine and I fucking... God damn it. Yeah, apparently fucking no one, because I didn't get the chance to use my special attack routine. Thanks a lot, game.
There's way too many of them.
We're totally surrounded. They just keep coming.
Oh.
Pandora?
Hi, Pandora. Damn, that's some combo right there.
Have you come here to save us again?
Damn.
There's something weird about the way Pandora's moving.
Amy, we need your help here.
I like that animation though, it looks cool, but we also got Pandora apparently. So, or like, we're not getting Pandora, but interesting that Pandora came to help us. I'm starting to wonder who controls Pandora, if it's controlled by someone or not. They're withdrawing. Looks like we just about made it. Amy, what's wrong? Nothing. It's just, there was something weird about the way Pandora was moving back there. Is something wrong? No, it's nothing. Alright then, we're almost at tiny orbit. Yes, because we're heading towards tiny orbit.
Wow, so this is Tiny Orbit headquarters, huh? It's huge! Dude, it's huge!
This place is cool, don't you think?
Yeah! I brought him along with me, Damon.
I take it you're Vanyamon.
Yeah.
I'm Damon Osgood, the president of Tiny Orbit. It's nice to meet you.
Intriguing. Vanyamano, congratulations on winning at Artemis. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it was really nothing. Tyler's filled me in on what's gone on already, so don't worry. Anyway, welcome to Tiny Orbit. Damon, can we use the Singularity computer to try and decrypt the data in the Platinum Capsule? Of course. Make this the NRD department's top priority. Leave the code decryption to me. Us. I know you've only just met me, but I want you to feel like you can trust one. Actually, I think we've met before, in a sense. Mr. Osgood, you're the one who's been controlling Pandora, right? Okay, clever girl. Well, clever, very clever. I'm not gonna say whether she's right or wrong, interesting. Pandora? I'm afraid I don't know what you're talking about. On our way here, we were ambushed by the NDR, but an LBX called Pandora came to help us. However, I noticed something strange about how it was moving. After analyzing the movements, I found that every 2 minutes and 40 seconds its functions were interrupted. That was almost certainly due to some sort of interference disrupting the signal controlling it. Every 2 minutes and 40 seconds. That's the gap between the linear M trains that passed by Tiny Orbit, which would suggest that whoever was controlling Pandora was inside the building. You're sharp, I'll give you that, but there's no way you could know it was me. There's over 4,000 staff here. Even the most advanced extrollers will only work from just over 100 yards, but this was miles away. The only way you could manage that kind of distance is if you had some kind of spark band wireless. I've read about those. They're an LBX control pod in development at Tiny Orbit that uses spark band wireless. It's an amazing extroller that can be used for long distance control, even in space, but it's not available yet. Yeah, that's right. And you gave an interview on recent LBX magazines. With a cutting edge technology like that, the LBX control pod, nobody other than the CEO would be able to use the prototype freely, which means you're the only possibility. Okay, what about the people that made it, smart ass? Just saying. I mean, I'm not disagreeing with Amy, I'm just making a point. You caught me red-handed. I've been looking out for you guys from behind the scenes. You seem quite interested in Pandora, Amy. I hope this proves you can trust me, Van. Of course! That's a relief. Now then, while we are trying to decrypt the data, feel free to take a good look around. We are granted the ability to run through the entire Tiny Orbit HQ freely. Okay, everyone, let's start stealing LBX models. Here, take this. Hey, we acquired a key card. Okay, are you sure you should be giving this to kids? I mean, yeah, we're saving the world, but we're still kids. With this key card, you'll be able to go wherever you like in the building. If the door went open, just use the card. Yeah! You've given us power that you shouldn't have done! We're gonna abuse the fuck out of it. I mean, we will use this power greatly and not abuse it at all. Okay then, I have things to get back to, so I'll take my leave. And Damon doesn't care. Chaos is gonna reign. 5 minutes in, we're gonna cause so much chaos. I've got an idea. Seeing as you'll be at Tiny Orbit for a while, why don't you get your OBX looked at for some real pros? Hello, random stranger. Hi, I'm Keith Young, second in command in the NRD report department. If you'd like, the staff and I will take a look at your LBX and make sure they are all in top condition. Why couldn't we get one of these people instead of Gabe? No offense to Gabe, but they seem like to know what they're doing. Really? Sweet. I never thought I'd get a chance to have my Konoichi looked at by an actual Tiny Orbit researcher. Thanks a bunch. So now everyone can't use their LBX. Great. Oh, spoiler alert, that does end up happening right here. Handed over Amy, Kaz, and Han's LBX to Tiny Orbit product maintenance staff. Yeah, so now we can't battle at all, by the way. There's one more thing I'd like to show you guys. I think it's quite a surprise. Head from the entranceway to the basement. Yeah, we received mail, so if you can see by here, all of them are blank. That goes for Kaz. We literally can't do anything with our LBX. They're all gone for some reason. So like, there's no point to walk up to these guys that we can battle. But it's a fun thing that we came to Tiny Orbit, and like now we kind of get like introduced into Damon's brother, because we know he's Damon's brother based off of like dialogue we heard before. But you know, now it's like official. The thing is though, they don't introduce the kids to them. I think they're just either supposed to figure it out on their own, or they do end up telling them, but I don't remember, and frankly, I don't care. For now, I'm just gonna save, but just to make sure everything doesn't go wrong, but still. Again, brand new LBX Awaken is fucking cool as hell. Anyway, speaking of, hoping things don't go wrong, I don't know why this, like, makes me think about it now, but, okay, I guess we can only go to one place, which is the basement. But every time I seem to do a boss fight for a chapter, the boss fights end up taking a lot shorter than the actual, like, other episodes in the main game, and I'm not so sure why. Like, the boss fights typically last no more than 20 minutes, and I just find that curious. Anyways, the CIO HQ! Except for maybe Hunter's Shop, because that one was deliberately longer than everyone else. It's exactly the same as it was before. How did you get the HQ back to the same way? It's only been at most a few weeks. This is amazing. You sure did a great job rebuilding it so quickly. Actually, in terms of game-wise, it actually hasn't even been a few weeks. It's been at most a few days. So how did they? You know, never mind. I'd like to see the NDR try and reach us here. Yeah, because now we're in the basement of a company. Yeah, as a world-famous company, Tiny Orbit's headquarters must have some intense security. Frankly, I'm surprised we got in. Right. Excuse me a minute. God, I hate how it will keep ringing, but I also like the how it will keep ringing. Tyler speaking. Understood. Thanks, Damon. They're about to start decrypting the data. Let's use the elevator and head up to the NRD floor. They're using the level floor laboratory for the decryption process. Alright. So I guess we don't get to explore this place that much. Though it is impressive that it's the same area. They brought it all the way back here, which is incredible to me that they did that in such a short amount of time. I'm beginning to question how long was Damon in on this, because it seemed like Damon did know before when we talked about it during Artemis, but I don't know if Damon was like in on the whole thing the whole time. I'm curious if we can go the other way. Oh, we can go the other way. Interesting. Actually, wait, no, why am I doing this here? I know the next episode, because there's going to be a total of 3 episodes in this chapter, and I know the next episode is going to be very short if I don't pan it out. So, I'm going to just pretend like, because it's the season finale, obviously, of that episode, but I'm just going to go over here and then not advance the, or like stall the story, because I can stall the story in other ways next time, and that'll be really good for me, so yeah. Anyways, let's go ahead and talk to, oh, I thought there was a teleporter here, never mind. Okay then, talking to this guy. Mr. Osgood, sir, I've got something big. While analyzing the Platinum capsule, we found something amazing. Take a look at this. It's a new LBX design. I'm sorry, what? Huh. Phantom J. Wait, Phantom J? It must be a message from Phantom J, or should I say, Professor Yamano. Hell yes! Thank God I didn't spoil it, because I really wanted to say it before. Phantom J is John Yamano. So remember that guy that used Masquerade in the tournament? Yeah. I wanted to say it. I didn't say it. It's the one time I kept the spoiler, which is why I'm really happy about myself. A message from, wait, did you just say, Phantom J is really my dad? Yep, there's further proof the guy using Masquerade was him. The designs for Achilles and Hunter were also sent by a mysterious person simply known as J. He likely disguised himself so that one at Artemis would recognize him, enabling him to upload these designs. So Dad's still okay. Wait, maybe that's what he was doing. If you remember during the match, he had his, he downloaded us a program to our LBX. Maybe that's what this was. I don't know, I might be wrong. That's great news, Van, but I gotta say, he could have picked a better costume. Okay, well no one asked you, Amy. At any rate, I want to know more about the professor's new designs. I'd like a prototype built right away. Yes, sir. So Dad's designed another LBX. Your dad's been looking out for you all along, Van. Yeah. That's something my brother and I were pretty envious of. Oh, shit. What? Oh, God, we're being assaulted. We don't have LBX with us. In bits, it's got to be the new Dawn Razors. What do we do? Our LBX are down in product maintenance. Oh. Well, okay, Damon doesn't want to use Pandora himself. Works for us. Use this. I know you'll be able to get the best out of it. You want me to use Pandora? Alright. Ah, yes. Now this happens differently in the anime. Or, it at least happens differently in the dub. I don't know if it happens in the sub or not, but at least to my memory, again, my memory, so I could just very well be wrong. In the dub, if I remember correctly, she just gets Pandora handed to her. Again, might be wrong, but I don't care. Oh my god, I love that. I genuinely love Pandora's debut in the anime, or at least in the dub, because in the dub, you don't actually see it when, because I have seen parts of the dub, and I've seen that when the, process with the Insidious happens, you will see Pandora there, but to my memory, you don't see Pandora in the dub. You won't see it for after Artemis, which is really cool that I like seeing it after Artemis, and it's amazing, it's awesome, and go ahead, Amy, take the floor. Never mind. I've never seen maneuverability like this. Pandora's amazing! But you gave the commands. I guess giving her to you was the right call, which is why I'd like you to keep her. Unbelievable, that's my LBX? Thank you so much. I'll be sure to treat her well. Alright, Keith, I want you to use these designs to start constructing the new LBX right away. So we actually got a new LBX in Pandora. I said earlier you wouldn't be able to believe who's getting in the new LBX. That was Amy. So, yeah. Now here's the thing. For Pandora, does it happen immediately? Yes. So, I'll just let the thing explain it. You can now select Pandora's coloring, select your preferred color. Now here's the thing. Once you pick it, you cannot change it. So this one right here is what it would normally look like, and this one right here is Amy's custom color. Now my thing is, I have Konoichi ni, an inherently better LBX than Pandora, but for the sake of story, I'm gonna pick the custom because I believe that's what Amy went with. But I want to let it be clear, this is the one time where I like the standard color more than I like the custom color, because I really love the white Pandora. You choose custom red, is that okay? Once you've chosen, you cannot change the color again. Yes, and I'm pretty sure you can get the white Pandora. I hope you can get the white Pandora. If you can't get the white Pandora, I'm making a horrible mistake in judgment, but, I'm getting this. I should have checked passwords. Whatever.
Final check is complete. Its code name is Odin.
Odin, huh? It's incredible.
I can't believe this is actually real.
So Odin and Pandora. Interesting. And we have now acquired Odin. Great. And now Odin can use Gungnir Strike. Now, that is not a restrictive move to Van. Any person who has a spear at level 10 can use Gungnir Strike. I think it's just in case you haven't leveled up Van's spear to level 10 yet, this basically gives you a free Gungnir Strike. Because that is a move he learns whenever, when he gets Odin, and it becomes his ace move. So this is my dad's latest LBX design, Odin. It's even more incredible than you know, Van. This LBX has the ability to turn into a jet. Again, by the way, just to spoil it, Joden doesn't have the ability to actually fly, which is another thing. We get 2 LBX that can fly in this chapter. One that can turn into a jet, and then one that has a jetpack, and neither of them can fucking fly in battle. What the hell, level 5? You mean it can fly? That's awesome. No, well, canonically it should be able to, but according to the game, that's a lie. So that's why I got such an aerodramatic design. Cool. Professor Yamano's gone above and beyond with this one. We've got a problem. A linear M train carrying heavy goods has gone out of control and is headed this way. What? At its current speed, it'll impact the Tiny Orbit HQ in 20 minutes. Great. It's traveling at over 300 miles an hour. Any collision would have enough force to deal catastrophic damage. We would have to stop it. There are over 4,000 people working in this building. And us! But how do you stop a runaway train? There's no way we can catch up with it at that speed. There is one way. Jet! Yes. Remember, Odin has the ability to turn into a jet. Yeah, but it won't get far before it goes out of range of Van's stroller. You're forgetting about our control pods. Van, I need you to head to the simulator room. I'll explain everything once you get there. We don't have much time, Van. Thousands of lives are resting on your shoulders. We're counting on you. I know, and I won't let you down. But I just want to say something about the jet, though. In the next game, which is not in English, it's only in Japanese, I believe, you do end up getting the ability to turn into a jet mid-battle, regardless if you use a special attack or not. So I think that's cool. Anyways, Van can now use X mode. When the LBX LP drops below 25%, it can be used under special attack routines. Yes, so I will go over all of this in the next one, where we will spend every bit of ounce of energy we have installing the story, because the story will take no longer than 10 minutes tops. So, without further ado, I'm ending here. I hope you guys enjoyed. Do not forget to like, comment, subscribe, join Discord, follow Twitch, and I'll see you all in the next one. Don't forget to battle on.